Happy 4th of July, everyone. This is a first for me. And I'm not taking a position either. I'm a common sense person, and I love and admire an unbiased explanation of events going on in politics. I really do. So I just watched a video by GREENWALD. Now, I can't put links to videos anymore in my descriptions. I had this notice from YouTube. They want a picture of my driver's license or passport and some other kind of identifications, and they want to keep it on file for 2 years, and then I could put links in. I'm not doing that. But I'll put in a description below. Glenn Greenwald, Supreme Court's immunity ruling is being radically distorted. Love this guy. He's been a journalist since 2005. And in that video, he goes back over the last 50 years with receipts about presidential immunity by both parties. Okay? Even describing with receipts a Democratic president who could have brought a previous president, a Republican, up on charges, but didn't. Because in Washington, D.C., this is how things are done. In a way, the Democratic president invoked the presidential immunity clause and didn't even pursue it. Because how things go in Washington, as Glenn Greenwald so greatly presents in that video, is I'm not going to prosecute the former president and start this cycle of future presidents prosecuting previous presidents. So the Democratic president did not prosecute the Republican president because that's how things go. So the next president, if it's a Republican, won't prosecute him. And he also did things questionable. So Glenn Greenwald, Supreme Court's immunity ruling is being radically distorted. This guy has receipts. He's great. And he even goes back in time and gives screenshots of his views on presidential immunity. Very interesting, very interesting. So here's what I have to say. Here's where the fireworks start. Here's what I think here's what I would love to see right now. After watching that video, okay? After watching that video and looking at the past 50 years in politics, current presidents not prosecuting former presidents, fair is fair. It appears now from reports that Jill Biden, the president's wife, is the one pushing for him to stay in office. I think he's going to resign. I'll just leave it at that, okay? Let's say he decides to resign. Jill Biden probably won't like it. She'll probably look at it that they threw him under the bus, the Democratic Party, and that's treason. What I'd like to see is Joe Biden's last presidential act is to pardon Trump, just like Gerald Ford pardoned Nixon. Because listen, watch that video by Glenn Greenwald. I would love to see, and I don't care what the Biden's motives are, we'll show them type of thing. Joe Biden pardons Trump. And that would put the race to the White House in a whole new paradigm. But keeping in the tradition of Washington, D.C. And when you watch that Glenn Greenwald video, Supreme Court immunity ruling is being radically distorted, you'll understand what I mean. And if you're a Democrat and you feel wronged by these people turning on Joe Biden, this is all because of the debate the other week, I think you should call your Washington officials and tell them to tell Joe Biden to pardon Trump and put the race to the White House into a whole new paradigm. That's what we need, a whole new paradigm, something totally unexpected. And there's a lot on the line here. People are looking at this, okay, well, this could happen, that could happen, and they're prepared for it. They're not prepared for that. I truly believe they are not prepared for Biden to pardon Trump. Don't forget, watch Glenn Greenwald. I'll put that in the link below. Thank you. Have a great rest of the day. Johan, out.